Let's assume you come to the hospital for a surgery. You're anxious, a little nervous, but hopeful because you have been praying and you trust that, oh, you're in good hands. And the surgeon walks in and smiles and says, oh, this is my colleague. It's actually his first time performing this surgery, but don't worry. We are all here to support him, to learn through your case. I believe you'll be in shock or you freeze on the spot. Like, your heart will definitely skip a beat. Like, first time, nobody wants to hear that their surgery is someone's first time, right? Nobody wants to hear that because when it comes to your life, your body, your health, you want experience, you want assurance, you want confidence that whoever touches you, they know exactly what they are doing. Yeah. But here is something we often forget, that new surgeon didn't just wake up that morning and say, oh, or decide that they want to go and operate someone. The surgeon didn't just come to work and was told, oh, it's your turn to operate today. No. He's been in training for years, reading, researching, watching, assisting, learning under supervision. What looks like a first time is actually a build-up of many hidden years of preparation. And that's how life works, especially when it comes to our health. We don't suddenly fall sick overnight, no. Chronic diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, heart diseases, they don't appear from nowhere. They build silently over time. Just like surgeons, they build skills through years of unseen preparation. Our bodies also build either wellness or disease through years of unseen habits. The truth is, our health is always preparing for something, whether we pay attention to it or not. Every late night without rest, every skipped meal, every stressful week, every ignored checkup is preparing something inside us. Just like that new surgeon, our body is in training every single day, learning from what we feed it, how we treat it, and what we allow in. So before you panic about that first time surgeon, pause and think about your own body. How are you training your health? What have you been building over the years? Because while the surgeon is building skill, your body is either building health or diseases. The question is, which one? Which one are you building? Which one am I building? What kind of training are you giving your body? I could remember when we first relocated, I thought I wouldn't be able to survive the cold, but now my body has adapted compared to when we first moved here. So, what am I trying to say? God designed the body, He designed our body in such a beautiful way to heal, to learn, and to adapt. But He also expects us to cooperate with it. The same way a student learns from his teacher, your body learns from your daily habits. So, today, let's talk about what it really means to prepare, not just for surgery, but for long-term health. Let's talk about how doctors are trained, how the human body learns, and how chronic disease quietly develop when we neglect that preparation. Because in the end, both the surgeon and the patient are on a journey of learning. One learns to heal and the other learns to stay well. So please, stay with me in this video. We'll go deep. You understand what really happens behind the scenes of medical training and what is happening inside your body right now as well. And most importantly, how you can take charge before it's too late.
I think I found it now. What I've been looking for. Isn't it beautiful? It's got my head all up in the clouds.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther. If you are new here, you're so welcome. I'm a nurse, and on this channel, we talk about our health, our general health, and we talk about real solutions that help us take charge of our body and overall well-being. If this is your thing, no, scrap that. Health is everybody's thing, and I believe you care about your health and your family's health, and you want to learn how to live intentionally and wisely. So you're in the right place because it's your thing. Before we dive into the videos, please take 1 second to click the subscribe button. It helps the message reach more people, and it also helps us. It helps you because your health journey starts with learning and staying informed, and that's exactly what we do here. And to all my returning subscribers, my community, my family, welcome back. Thank you for always coming back so we can learn and grow together, and also to take intentional steps towards a healthier life. Thank you so much. And if you have been watching me for a while, but you haven't subscribed yet, you are still very welcome. I see you and I appreciate you, and I'm glad you are here. Please don't forget to subscribe as well. Today's video is going to bless you, so please stay to the end. Let's talk about doctors for a moment. You see, when we think of doctors, we think of white coats, stethoscopes, and confidence, but what we don't see is how much training, sacrifice, and sleepless nights go into becoming that confident doctor you trust. A doctor doesn't just wake up one day and decide to perform surgery. From medical school, they spend years learning about the body, every organ, every vessel, every tiny detail. They study the diseases, symptoms, emergency situations. They watch, they assist, they make mistakes in controlled environments, and they keep learning. Even after graduation, they don't stop. They move from the medical school to assessment or foundation training, where they are guided, supervised, corrected, and shaped into safe practitioners. So every confident doctor you see has had moments of doubt, nights of fear, days of fatigue, and times when they questioned if they were good enough. But they didn't stop. They kept building, learning, practicing, because they knew that every patient they would meet in the future depended on the preparation they put in today. Now, let's think about our own health. The same way a doctor prepares to save lives, we also have a responsibility to prepare our body to live well. The truth is, the body we have today is the result of the preparation we've been doing unconsciously for years. The food we eat, the sleep we skip, the stress we ignore, they all count as training. They all count as training for the body. Doctors train to heal others, but our body trains itself to adapt to what we give it. Even in scripture, preparation is a consistent theme. David trained with lions and bears before facing Goliath. Joseph went through years of preparation before stepping into leadership. And in the same way, God expects us to prepare our health to be good stewards of this body He gave us. Because the truth is, you can't neglect your body and expect divine health to work like magic. Faith without wisdom leads to frustration. Just as the doctor doesn't step into theater untrained, you can't live carelessly and expect health to stay strong. Every good doctor learns through repetitions. They watch procedures hundreds of times, study different case scenarios, and that's what we need to learn about chronic diseases too. They are not random. They are built through repetition, repeated habits, repeated neglect, repeated excuses. High blood pressure doesn't start in one day. No. And likewise, diabetes, it doesn't just appear overnight. They develop quietly, just as surgeon skill develops quietly through years of repetition, whether good or bad. So let's learn from the discipline of doctors. If they can spend years studying before touching a human body, then we can also spend a few minutes daily caring for us, checking our blood pressure, watching our diet, staying active, hydrating, and learning about our own health. Because knowledge protects and preparation saves lives, not just in the operating theater, but in our everyday living. So when next you see a doctor, a nurse, or surgeon, or any health practitioner, remember they are not just skilled, they are trained, and that same level of commitment is what you owe your own body, because you are the first caretaker of your health. Yeah, you're the first caretaker of your health. Chronic diseases are not like sudden accidents. They don't announce themselves, they don't come with loud warnings, but they build quietly, slowly inside us. Most of us don't even notice when they begin, because the truth is, by the time your doctor says, oh, you're having high blood pressure, or someone is having diabetes or arthritis or heart disease, the body has been whispering for years. Probably we've ignored those constant headaches, or we brushed off that fatigue saying, oh, it's just stress. Or maybe you noticed your clothes are getting tighter, your sleep are getting shorter, or your energy dropping, but you didn't connect it to your lifestyle. Chronic disease don't start the day they are diagnosed, they start the day we start ignoring the small signs. The word chronic simply means long term. So these are conditions that develop and last over a long period, often for life if not managed. They are not caused by a single event, but by repeated habits over time. Think of it like rust forming on a metal. You don't see it at first, but over time it spreads, and that's exactly how diseases like hypertension and diabetes work. Chronic diseases often come from what we repeatedly do or don't do. When we eat too much processed food, we overload the body with sugar, fat, and salt. When we don't rest, our hormones go out of balance. When we stay stressed for years, our blood pressure stays high. When we never move, the body forgets how to burn energy efficiently. And slowly, the body begins to adapt, but in the wrong direction. The body always adapts, but not always in our favor. The same body that learns how to heal a wound or fight infection can also learn bad patterns. For example, if your blood sugar continues to stay high often, your body begins to resist insulin, leading to diabetes. Likewise, if your blood pressure stays high due to stress and poor diet, your arteries harden, and this leads to hypertension. So it's not just sudden, it's not. It's a training process. Your body trains itself to cope, but at a cost. That's why I'm emphasizing today that prevention is more powerful than cure. Because by the time you start treating a chronic diseases, the body has already adapted to the wrong pattern. But the good news is, the same way it's adapted wrongly, it can relearn good habits. It can heal slowly. It can reset gradually. It can reset itself gradually. Let's be honest, most chronic diseases are lifestyle related. Yes, that doesn't mean that they are your fault. It means that you have power over them. Because if lifestyle contributed to it, then lifestyle can also correct it. Yes, you may need medication, but medication works better when partnered with discipline, better eating, rest, exercise, hydration, and peace of mind. You see, God designed our bodies with wisdom. He gave us signals like fatigue, pain, and stress, not to punish us, no, just to alert us, to pass information to us. But many of us ignore the alarms until the body starts screaming. Proverbs 4:7 says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And that includes wisdom about our own health, because divine healing and healthy living work together, not apart. So when we say someone has a chronic disease, what we are really saying is that the body has been fighting silently for years, and now it's tired. But it's never too late to start again, just like a doctor learns and relearns new techniques throughout their career, because there's always research going on. You can retrain your body as well to heal and function better. The key is awareness, consistency, and preparation. The same three things that makes a doctor great make a person healthy. So now that we understand how chronic diseases develop silently, big question is, what can we do about it? How do we retrain our bodies, rebuild our health, and prevent further damage? The answer is simple, but it requires discipline, awareness, and faith. Step one is awareness. Body sends signals all the time, just like I explained earlier. Fatigue, stress, unexpected weight gain, headaches, or even mood changes. These are alarms, not inconveniences, and please don't ignore them. Listen, track them, go for regular checkups. Early detection is the first form of prevention. Step two is lifestyle. Small, consistent choices that build long-term health. Eat more vegetables, fruits, and whole foods. Reduce your sugar, salt, and processed foods. And also move your body daily. Even short walks, they can't. Also prioritize sleeps. It's when your body heals and resets. Manage stress. Meditation, prayer, or quiet reflection can lower blood pressure and calm down our hormones. Step three is faith and mindset. Chronic diseases can feel overwhelming, but remember, God gave us wisdom, guidance, and the ability to care for ourselves. Prayer isn't just spiritual. It helps regulate stress, keep your mind calm, and reminds you to be intentional about your choices. Let's combine our faith with action and trust that God will support us, but we also need to do our part. Yes, we should not forget that lifestyle changes is very essential. Before is consistency. Prevention isn't about one-time effort. One healthy meal won't reverse years of poor eating. One walk won't fix months of inactivity. Think of it like the new surgeon we talked about. Skill isn't built in one day. It's practice, repetition, and persistence. Your body works the same way. Every good choice builds strength. Every neglected habit also slowly builds risk. Step 5 is support. Let's surround ourselves with people who encourage our healthy habits. Family, friends, health professionals, this YouTube channel. Because chronic diseases prevention isn't a solo journey. You need guidance, accountability, and sometimes gentle reminders like this. And finally, step 6 is hope. No matter what stage your health is in, it's never too late to start rebuilding. The same way a young doctor grows from training to expert, your body can learn new patterns, healthier ones if you commit. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, that includes taking steps to protect, restore, and maintain our health. So, here is your takeaway for today. Listen to your body. Make those small, consistent lifestyle changes. Make them. Combine faith with action. Don't just pray about it. Act and be consistent. Seek support and never lose hope. Chronic disease don't have to control our life. With preparation, awareness, and discipline, we can reclaim our health one choice at a time. We started today with a scenario that most of us would never want to hear. Like, this is your surgeon's first time performing this procedure. It made us anxious, it made us pause. But behind that first time surgery was years of preparation, learning, and mentorship. And that's exactly what chronic diseases teach us about our own lives. Our bodies are constantly training for health or for disease. Every choice, every habit, every small action, they add up over time. Chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, arthritis, they are the products of years of invisible preparation. The same way a doctor can learn, grow, and improve, body can also adapt positively when you make conscious, consistent choices. Awareness, discipline, and small daily steps are our greatest tools. And when you combine those ones with faith, hope, and guidance, the results can be life-changing. Let me say this very clearly as well. I have personally seen people recover from chronic diseases when they made intentional lifestyle changes. I have seen blood pressure normalize. Yes. I have seen blood sugar come down. I have seen people reduce or don't stop medication under medical supervision because their bodies responded positively to the changes they made. Your body is not working against you. It can heal, it can improve, it can rebuild. You just need to give it the right environment, the right habits, the right support, and sometimes the right mindset as well. I'm going to look at one of the videos I made, how mindset controls our body. I'm going to look into it. So yes, it is possible. It is possible to reverse certain conditions. It is possible to live free, healthy, strong, and full of energy. Your journey may not look like anyone else's, but improvements are possible when you take charge of your head. And that's why teaching videos like this matter. Let's remember the 6 steps we discussed. Awareness. Listen to your body and notice the signals. Lifestyle choices. Move, eat well, rest, and manage stress. Faith and mindset. Combine prayer, reflection, and trust with action. Don't just pray. Act. And also consistency. Small actions repeated over time are very powerful. Also support. Surround yourself with people and professionals who encourage you. And lastly, hope. It's never too late to rebuild your health. Chronic diseases do not have to define our life. Just like the surgery didn't start from zero, you don't have to start from illness. You have a foundation, your body, your faith, your knowledge, and today is the day to begin building better health on that foundation. Remember, God designed your body with wisdom and resilience. He gave you the ability to heal, adapt, and thrive. Philippians 4:13 reminds us, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That includes taking intentional steps to protect and restore our health. So today, as you go about your day, ask yourself, what am I training my body to do? Am I building health or unknowingly building disease? Now that you've even watched my video, knowingly building disease, make one small choice today that moves you closer to wellness. Walk, drink water, pray, rest, or simply notice your body. And remember, every expert started as a learner. Every healthy body started with intentional daily care. Let's start building step by step, choice by choice, prayer by prayer. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you learned something, if you feel encouraged, or if this helped you think differently about your health, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment. And most importantly, please subscribe. I forgot to mention that one of the simplest ways to stay healthy is staying connected to reliable health information. Just like this channel, the more you learn, the more empowered you become, and the more intentional you are with your daily choices. Let me bust your bubbles. It's completely free. So subscribe, share with someone you love, and let's keep growing, learning, and becoming healthier together. And I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and take care of yourself.
Might be a miracle.